I started dancing when I was 3 years old and I quickly became obsessed. I think I fell in love with performing when I was a little bit older. It was my first time performing on pointe, and I think that was the first time I was like, oh, this is what I really want to do with the rest of my life. The program was highly competitive between the dancers. The competitive environment was also perpetuated by the artistic director. He would often pick favorites, and a few girls began leaving. My friend had confided in me that the reason she and other girls had left is because they had been sexually assaulted by the artistic director. I admittedly stayed in the program for a few more months because I had nowhere else to train at the time. However, that left me very vulnerable as the director needed a new target. He would often try to catch me alone, or he would run his hand down my back in class, or make strange comments. Most of the companies I didn't hear back from, but there was one company that I got lucky enough to do a private audition with, or at the time I thought I was lucky to get to do a private audition with them. The artistic director had sat me down and told me I didn't wear enough makeup, I needed to change my haircut, I needed to stop eating sugar, and that my thighs were too round. But then he said he'd love to offer me a contract, and that was definitely a turning point for me in my relationship with ballet. It was emotionally hard because I'd finally gotten the yes that I'd been waiting so long to hear. I know it's cliche, but I used to say, I just love ballet, but it doesn't love me back. So after 2 artistic directors who made me question my worth and a nightmare of an audition that brought my body dysmorphia back to center stage, I decided I was just gonna leave classical ballet entirely. And in January 2025, I joined a ballet company for the first time in 3 years. Zara Ballet. It truly felt like a family from the first day I started. It has helped me heal so many parts of myself that I didn't realize were still broken. I've also been able to cut myself some slack in rehearsal settings because the leaders at the front of the room don't make me fear one mistake could cost me my contract. Zara Ballet means having a safe and welcoming place to come home to, and I couldn't be more grateful for that.